My name is Ike Ngoben, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to you. Now, the Department of Corporate Governance, Settlement and Traditional Affairs Day. That's the reason you get to see a whole lot of us here. But allow me to welcome our MEC, Tatana Jerindo, Labangana Bonale, and Shile MEC. Can you kindly take us through, and the rest of the community that is listening to us in this?
Going to the bush, and boys also going to the bush to help themselves. And we thought, let's help them by building ablution box, which we went there to look at them and progress, and were quite satisfied with the progress. And secondly, we had gone there also to encourage matriculants, the class of 2018, to do better than last year, improve on 71%, and donate things that we think are needed, like sanitary pads, towels, and some school shoes for those that need them. We've donated about 80 pairs, and we have donated sanitary pads which can help young girls for at least 6 months.
Okay, I heard you saying 100 days into the office, and once, hear 100 days, that word, or the days, 100 days seem to be very significant, in a number of occasions. If I were to take you back to 2010, we had to do a countdown from 100 to day one before the 2010 World Cup. Now, we're talking 100 days into the office. What are, the biggest challenges that you probably might have experienced within the department?
No, I think we remember we were taking over from our predecessor who did very well. And we're just continuing from the work that our predecessor has done. But of course, we had to look at various areas on why we can be able to improve and speed up the processes. We came with, for instance, we completed our turnaround strategy on the housing delivery, which we believe it will help us to speed up the delivery of houses. And secondly, we had looked at the issue of our traditional leaders, the concerns that they have, for instance, renovation of traditional offices, which we've already appointed contractors to go and deal with about quite a number of them. We'll be building close to about 8 of traditional offices this year, which we have identified. We thought we should speed up those processes. And also in terms of local government, we have identified local municipalities, yes. Which, in the view of the AG, has classified them as dysfunctional. And we're working with them to try and improve their performance, identifying challenges, and looking at what the AG has identified, and working with them to try and improve on the management of municipalities, in particular financial management. And last week, Friday, we had a session with them just to look at how far we've gone in trying to, in terms of progress. And we're quite happy with the progress. We've got 2 municipalities which we still think that they haven't moved, which is Mogalakwena and Modimule Mokopong, which we're focusing on them now. But the rest of the other municipalities, we've seen significant progress, and we're happy that we're heading in the right direction.
Once you hear the words turnaround strategy, minds start working, others think bigger problems and all of that. But when we look at Cogstar as a department, is now a multi-award winning department. And this was obviously achieved by implementing a turnaround strategy. Is there a lesson or other departments can pick from there?
When in a financial, even before you go into a new financial year, you sit down in a strategy, you put up your strategies and your programs. But on the way of the year, in the middle of towards you then review on how far you have councils and the traditional leaders. It is important to know that in the sphere of municipalities, we had committed ourselves that come this coming year, we want to make sure that we don't talk about dysfunctional municipalities. There's no need for us to be talking about that. We need municipalities that should be able to have capacity to deliver their basic mandate, which is they must be able to deliver services to our people. And that's the basic mandate of